We're
Yeah.
we're gonna get pretty quickly into our top stories here. Me, Tristan. Hi, it's me. I'm Tristan. Hello, hi.
Be Bane, Mike, or Fusa, depending on what you want to go off of the day.
Hi, I'm Philly D.
Yes.
Oh hell yeah! Thank you for coming, Philip DeFucky.
Yeah.
The D stands for Dead Wing Dork. Hi.
Hello. But, yeah, we got
So
a good
So Tristan, I understand we got some big news. The
We
thumbnail
do.
makes it look like there's some big news.
we do. We have a couple big news stories. Let's let's get into my big two, and then we can just kind of take it however we want.
Okay.
So, I'm just on dystopia because I don't have anything. Well,
Yeah.
I don't have anything specific for dystopia.
I mean, it's
Oh,
just
wow.
the general state of things. Let me go full
So-
screen here.
5 months ago,
Mhm.
I posted on Blue Sky. Hope these new Doctor Who missing episodes that have been rumored about are Dalek's master plan. I don't need Feast of Stephen. The reconstruction is incredible as is.
Yeah.
Flash forward to an hour after we recorded 104. Film is Fabulous has now found the Dalek's master plan parts 1 and 3,
Oh, shit.
which is massive because the big thing is that the Dalek's master plan is probably never going to be found in its entirety, especially not Feast of Stephen, because only one copy was made of that entire story, and it was sent to Australia and was never aired. So,
Jesus.
this specific print was made as essentially just like the editor's print to look over once more, just kind of take home, look over, or like look over in the studio to make sure everything's okay, that nothing needs to be cut or changed.
Yeah.
And because of that, there is now a vastly renewed hope that there are more copies of lesser distributed episodes out there, which is huge.
That's
Yeah.
great.
And
That's pretty big.
and there are rumors of more on the way with someone who I believe is from Film is Fabulous. I didn't do 100% due diligence in checking every single fucking person.
Yeah.
But you know, people who I trust who have actually looked into the situation have said that this guy's from Film is Fabulous. He says that there are more on the way, and that these two were bonus episodes.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
So-
Okay.
So there's probably more.
So,
I'm not going to keep my hopes up on that.
I
But
like this
crazy
ongoing,
true.
the ongoing narrative of learning more about classic Who restoration and preservation.
I'm glad
But,
that it's improving.
You know who's definitely not going to get to enjoy the new episodes of Doctor Who that got released?
Well, I mean, let's see.
I don't know if we're there yet. It might have been a botched transition. God damn it.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike went a little weird, a little strange.
Loopy. All right, so we're solve the transition. But yes, more Doctor Who.
So yeah,
Which is
this is a screenshot from the episode, which perfectly describes my emotions. Let me make that a little bit bigger. In
Let
fact,
me go full screen on that.
Mm-hmm.
Full screen on that ass.
look at that. Look at that face.
Oh yeah, he's
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I could never.
true.
Funny fact: Ian Levine. Those of you who are Doctor Who fans will know and love Ian Levine. He actually posted a video comparing his AI version of Dalek's Master Plan Episode 1 to the clips that were released, and they look immeasurably worse.
Well, yeah.
And Ian Levine's out here still saying, "I think I did a pretty good job."
Do any of them feature sexy fruits cheating on each other?
No, it's not AI brain rot. It's just bad AI.
Yeah. Do any of them have him getting yassified by DLSS5?
No, but we can later.
Do you have
We'll
that?
get to
Do you
that.
have that in the docket?
I don't have anything in specific. I just have like a few like funny
Well, we
ha-has.
can just
You need
link
to
the
do
trailer
a-
and just
You need to do a DLSS
later.
5 version of this image, but it's just like the on version is just like David Bowie with blonde hair.
No, it's just
Yeah.
review, bro.
Sure. Oh, that would be good,
That's
actually.
pretty
Yeah.
solid. But yeah, no, that's
So yeah, these are going to be releasing to the public around Easter, and as of right now, there are 95. Well, as of Easter, there will be 95 missing episodes of Doctor Who now instead of
shit.
97. Which that's crazy. I remember when it was above 100.
Yeah, I would say, what was it at the start of this fucking decade? Like,
at the start of the decade, it was 97. There haven't been any found since 2013.
Oh damn!
Well, yeah,
then this is pretty big then.
Oh yeah.
This is any progress towards this is way 10,000 times. But telescenes are way better than or telesnaps or whatever they're called. I fucked them up.
Yeah, the telesnaps are fine, but definitely
I would take them
having the original footage is so much preferable. Oh my god!
I would take them over any of those fucking AI recreations any fucking day.
Oh yeah.
But
so yeah, these are going to be to the public around Easter. So right now there are 41 episodes which have not been in any way animated or recreated. And so, and if you count the Wheel in Space unofficial animation on YouTube, then 37. So now's a really great time to get into classic Doctor Who if you've been thinking about it. They're being uploaded to YouTube. I got my recommendation chart. It's all good.
But you know who won't get to enjoy these new episodes of old Doctor Who?
People who the people who are releasing the AI reconstruction of actual episodes, like the season 21 box set.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at
That's exactly what I was
Look at that beautiful AI enhanced Tom Baker face.
Oh.
So yeah, this is from
like
the
extra
21
eyelids.
Blu-ray.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah. It looks
It's
like
like 3 over here.
Lipstick.
Yeah, no, I was about to say it looks like he's got Pete Davidson butthole eyes over here on the left one.
Does he actually have those? Hang on, let me cross-reference my material here.
Woo! Yeah, no. Look, AI upscaling. Like the only time it's actually I think looked decent is that time where they did it with the old war footage, where they made it color and upscaled it to mod. That was okay.
The old Beatles stuff that Peter Jackson did too.
Yeah, I haven't really seen that as much.
But that's like, it's very rare to find somebody that's using AI as like a delicate tool to carefully do things by hand with like AI used in the place of as a tool
Also, you can
instead of just like typing in "restore it, please."
Guys, I think this is revolutionary. I think this may be edited. This image, I think it may be edited because I don't think Tom Baker. I don't think Colin Baker looks like that. Instead of Ron Baker.
Also, look at his hair color because it if you look at how it's shaped, it like pulls the color from his face in like the middle spot. There.
Yeah. It kind of looks like they generated the head behind his hair a little bit.
I mean, I'm gonna be real, with like the old missing episodes, like I don't know, classic like first Doctor, second Doctor shit. It's like, all right, if the best you can do is AI, I don't know. That's not the worst thing in the world, maybe, but I don't know what the point of this even is.
Ones are just kind of like already kind of eating its lunch, Like,
well, sure, but I'm just saying I don't even understand what the point of this is.
Because we need it in higher we need classic Doctor Who in higher resolution.
But it's not even in higher. It still just looks like fucking Sixth Doctor era.
But
just looks like as blurry and low res as it was.
Yeah, AI enhanced, guys.
See, here's the problem: is like
DLSS on.
What they really could do, and they did kind of do this back in the day a little bit with Blu-ray, because they would put like music on Blu-rays and put a few albums on there typically. With the amount of space on even a normal Blu-ray, but like
you could fit all of classic Doctor Who on maybe 2 Blu-rays, high capacity 4K Blu-rays.
On a 4K Blu-ray, like the 100 gig ones, they could put so many fucking episodes of Doctor Who and sell it even at a high cost. And it's be
genuinely
better than
Doctor Who, the entire classic collection, $300 for 2 Blu-rays. Fuck it, why not?
Yeah,
I'd buy it.
And as long as it didn't look like this, which like looks, again.
Well, you got to figure too. This is a still frame. It probably looks a lot worse in motion.
Yeah. It's not great in motion. It doesn't look worse in motion. It just kind of looks as bad in motion.
Here's a Doctor Who reference. This looks like a melted Auton. Hey!
It does. Oh god.
Wax figure museum Doctor Who.
Like a classic Auton too. Not even like one of the kind of decent looking new ones.
Yeah.
Yo, does my man have incense burning? What fucking smell you bumping back there?
Go full screen there.
What scent you got going on?
What kind of incest?
Dragon's blood.
What kind of incest you got?
Oh, I love a good dragon's blood. That's great.
Dragon's blood is quite nice.
Sick. I'm digging the lava lamp too. I think when I move, I might get a lava lamp.
I gotta get a new lava lamp. The last few I got just broke really quick.
I was watching, shout out to, I don't know if y'all watch Technology Connections. He's one of those YouTubers.
Yeah,
that, like,
he's
anytime
cool.
He pops up, I will put him on. His video on lava lamps, that actually did, like, teach me that. I'm like, oh, fuck, I never knew this.
You know, it's a good YouTuber when he can have a video about something that sounds like the most boring thing you've ever fucking heard. It's
fucking light bulb filaments.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that man made
pods.
light bulb filaments actually cool and interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but he's pretty good at it.
I mean, the dishwasher pods video is pretty damn good. Like,
but anyway, speaking of Doctor Who and YouTubers,
speaking of YouTube,
speaking of Doctor Who and abject horrors beyond all of which we could comprehend,
yes.
I wore my good shirt today. Can you tell?
oh, abso-fucking-notly.
Don't you mean Natalie?
Oh.
He killed that woman.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of horrors beyond our comprehension and Doctor Who, it is time for the thrilling climax to the whole Vote Saxon situation, the Stephen McCullagh trial.
Yeah,
so we'll go through this chronologically.
Yeah. How long has this been?
Guys, I had my smoke
Natalie
ready for
McNally
Pack
was
Watch.
Natalie McNally. Oh, don't worry. We got a little bit before Pack Watch. I'm not sure why you're talking about Pack Watch. What?
Yeah, what's Pack Watch?
In fact, I'm not even sure what this is here on the thumbnail. It just kind of showed up.
Yeah, I'm the one
I packed this smoke.
I'm the one.
And I forgot to watch it.
Yeah. You didn't watch it, and it walked away from you with its legs.
Apparently.
I don't know why you packed it with legs. To be honest, kind of a rookie move.
Oh, that's foreshadowing, folks. He doesn't even know.
So,
yes.
During the trial, the court found a lack of affection in messages between Natalie and the accused.
Gee.
Now, to be fair, there also wasn't any signs of like intense fighting, but the man didn't say "I love you" once. Come the fuck on, man. Be romantic at least.
Ooh, that's rough.
I think it'd be worse if he was romantic and then killed her. That would be like more sinister.
Actually,
but if he was romantic, he probably wouldn't have killed her. Maybe.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah. Also,
maybe he didn't anyway.
If this guy wasn't
find out
like
soon.
A fucking moron, but we'll get there. We don't know the verdict of the outcome. We're just getting there.
No.
Speaking of fucking moron.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, hang on. Okay. So during the trial. Oh my fucking! I don't care about your partners, man.
Bro, but our cookies, though.
I'm willing to give the Belfast.
I'm sorry. Go up. Look at this fucking dickhead's ridiculous fucking haircut.
Oh God,
he looks like.
Hey, come on. Also, my hair can't go down usually. My hair sticks up like fuck. Look at that.
That's fine. Man. Oh man, you've got like the flat top.
But
oh my God.
Here's the thing.
You've got like a CJ flat top. That's great.
But here's the thing. There are people who can pull off the same hairdo, and there are people who wear it. It's like, oh no, you look like a Dane Cook cosplayer. This guy does.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like if Dane Cook like started eating at like Subway. If you catch my drift.
Brother, stop going to the BK Lounge. Fucked up.
They stop going to the BK Lounge and start going to like a bad
the SW pedophile club.
But yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, here we go.
So the prosecution says that the accused lied and lied again, but the defense says evidence points to another killer. Ooh,
what evidence? What single piece of evidence points to it? Is there just a note that's like, it was a different guy?
This is the Chewbacca defense.
Yeah, actually, it was written exactly in Stephen McCullah's handwriting, but he didn't do it.
Yeah.
It had two stickmen, and one of them was pointing to the other.
Oh boy, here we go. Do you want me to read it?
He said, "Oh, by the way, I actually didn't. That's weird. I think one of the articles might have changed, but that other killer that they said the evidence points to. Yeah. No, we talked about this last time. He was at home with his fucking ex.
Oh right, yeah. It was his. It was her ex before him.
Yeah, that should be accused. Which I mean, hey, I guess it makes sense for you to try that, but
yeah, I mean, decent lateral move, I guess, if he wasn't stupid.
It was literally a lateral move of the opportunity. I think it's like it just kind of shifted it 1 degree to the right instead of a forward for you, buddy. Anyways,
his lawyer said that having stress tested the evidence, if the jury was left with a reasonable doubt about the identity of the killer, then its job was to acquit the defendant, guys. If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit.
No, this
Come
is,
on.
That's true.
This is the Chewbacca defense.
They're really
No,
trying again.
I see it says there it's time. Before we get to whatever verdict is coming up,
Yeah.
ReactBot, what do you think about all of this situation? What do you have to say?
He's
He's
muted for
fucking
us.
muted.
Oh,
Jesus
no, not
Christ.
again. Hang on.
I hate.
This is the worst podcast in America.
Could never.
Oh, what did he say? I heard him say something. He said something.
He
To
said
all
his
the
sleep.
haters. Look how smooth my skin is.
He's right. God damn it!
Okay,
There's
so
no fucking crease.
He also
I just
said
had to
his
reset
sleepy
now.
ass could never. So I'm thinking that is him
His
saying
sleepy
he
ass
would
could
never
never.
kill anyone.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's true. He's too sleepy.
Ass. could
Exactly.
Never. Is all I'm saying.
But
Oh.
so yeah, on Monday morning,
Oh yeah.
That's when the jury was meant to decide. There were 12 jurors, and I delayed the episode because of this. Hopefully it's actually some good, hopefully something good happens here.
Now,
Hopefully
mind
nothing
you,
really bad happens.
Yesterday was Monday. We're recording this on Tuesday the 24th. It'll probably be out before first. Maybe I'll do a joke thing on the first. Who knows?
Yeah, this is the episode where we all scream at each other. Yeah.
It might literally be me talking about Marathon for 2 hours as the April Fool's episode. I don't know.
So
Somebody would watch it. Not me.
the verdict came in.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Sadly, we couldn't record yesterday because it came in before the time was up for us to record, but we just kind of decided to give it a day.
hold on. I think we still got time. I got my debit card here. Let's anyone want to take some bets? No? Okay.
Well, I know the verdict, Ben. So
I'm
For the verdict. For the verdict. Okay.
Yes.
Oh man. I would bet, but
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
right.
think morally I can do that.
I have
that's against current terms of service.
No, to be fair, I have no
Hang
morals.
on
I
one
can
second.
I can bet on a court case. Anyways. All right. So, what's the verdict?
The verdict. The verdict.
Yes, hold on.
What do you think, ReactBot? What do you think happens?
No God on cap.
So true.
I don't know what that means.
there might be a god after this verdict.
Natalie-
was our greatest joy.
Oh, they changed the headline. What the fuck? After murder verdict. So okay, I guess
That
they wanted to
varies-
clickbait a little
That
bit.
buries the lead, yeah. So
That sucks.
I guess you can
But,
slowly scroll down. Reveal.
What a terrible headline.
Stephen McCullagh has been found guilty of murdering Natalie McNally in her Lurgan home in December 2022.
Fuck you, Steven!
Hackwatch. Grip boat.
Oh yeah.
So-
I'm hitting a banker.
Times come on, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate.
Fuck, holy shit. Cheers
Pass it away.
erupted at the court. Oh. Fuck yes. This is one of those ones where, like, obviously a horrific thing happened, but something good just fucking happened out of all this shit. A narcissistic fucking prick got what he fucking deserved. And hopefully
I mean-
he gets the shit beaten out of him in prison.
He's been given life.
There's a lot of murderers out there.
Yeah.
I haven't had the privilege of watching a lot of their YouTube videos and seeing their body language and whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't know if all murderers, and in particular, spouse murderers, are pregnant spouse murderers. I don't know if they're all as personally detestable to watch exist.
Yeah.
This guy is not my kind of guy. And
A shameful
I-
prick of a person.
He used to be my kind of guy. Then I found out he was a murderer. Shame.
Yeah.
what a shame. What a
Man, that's
rotten way to die.
Yeah.
It's got to kind of feel like, there probably were a couple people who liked Charles Manson's music before he, started a cult and murdered people. It's kind of got to have that same feeling.
Sure.
Yeah. He vibed. I love that song. I like to go on the swings and then kill families.
You know what I mean, though. It's one of those things where it's like, It's gotta have, or like Roman Polanski's movies before you find out he's a pedophile.
A good example might be what's his name?
Marty O'Donnell.
Varg Vickerness.
To be fair, not quite as bad as Marty O'Donnell. Oh boy.
Oh yeah,
Marty O'Donnell thankfully did not murder his pregnant wife. Yeah. So that's a good thing he did.
Varg Vickerness.
Yeah, I mean, like,
that's a guy who. Well, although now he's like weirdly so pathetic that I feel like I could let my guard down around him now. I don't know if you've seen his tweets.
There's Varg Vickerness.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
He doesn't. Oh, okay. Shit.
I
don't know.
You're good, brother.
Yeah, he's one
he
where it's like,
so he sucks, and I hate him.
Yeah.
Don't give a shit that he murdered someone, but he did. Well, he doesn't like New Vegas.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Yeah. I mean, I don't care that he's like a big time racist, but he doesn't like New Vegas. And
I didn't even know he was a racist. Awesome to have more reasons to not like him.
He's like
Varg Vickerness.
I genuinely just didn't.
That's like 3/4 of his.
I mean, the only thing I know about the only things I know about Varg Vickerness are he killed someone, he was a metal guy, and he doesn't like New Vegas.
Leftists are looking for any excuse to call anyone a Nazi, and then they don't know about the actual Nazi. Who has, by the way, a tabletop game about being a Nazi.
Oh wait, is that the trench game or something?
No,
I'm not sure what it's called.
It's something absurd, but
there's a Cam Sandwich video where he talks about 2 games that are about subjugating minorities. One of them is called One of them is called Racial Holy War, and it was made by like it was made by a group called the White Warriors, and
nice.
the other one was Varg's. Yeah.
I remember hearing it though that even racists didn't like the game. They were like, "This is very stupid."
Brother, this sucks.
Apparently, it was built on like some dog shit, like open source game system.
Nice.
Well, I know Racial Holy War fucked up super hard and gave the white people like the least possible advantage in every situation, to the point where it feels like a parody.
Okay, that's funny.
The highest chance they ever have to shoot somebody effectively is 25%.
But white people? No, that's what we like doing.
That's really cool. Do the Vietnamese have a buff to stealth attacks?
I'm not sure. I know the black people have a whole lot of cool buffs and cool names. But
immigrants have a buff to swimming.
Stephen McCullagh, he would have a buff to stabbing.
He'd have a buff to stabbing, but he would have like the biggest fucking debuff in like, subterfuge.
And personality. Yeah. Let's not forget personality.
He really is an interesting type because, like, he really seemed like somebody who thought that he had the whole thing planned out. And
he's so smug about it.
I feel like it's like if Homer Simpson tried to murder somebody. That's the plan that he
I feel like Homer would be less like intricate.
Yeah, no.
And more straightforward, which would make him smarter than this guy.
No, here's a better analogy. Roger from American Dad planning a hit.
Exactly. We're gonna plan a live stream. Steve, come on my live stream. I can't really do a good Roger.
I can't either. I'd have to fuck my voice royally up if I did that. And I'd be stuck in it.
Well, your voice wouldn't be as royally fucked up as Stephen McCullagh, who is Irish.
Yeah.
And that's embarrassing.
Well,
give me just a moment. I'm pulling up a YouTube video that I made.
Ooh, I did.
I've been waiting to make this fucking video public for the longest time.
All right.
You made this like in anticipation of this? Did you make a backup video in case he was found not guilty?
No, just this one.
And I took a flat blade knife, as you can see here, and I literally sat on my sofa one night with my girlfriend while we were watching TV, and we stabbed them to death.
I remember you sending me this one
immediately when
4 years ago.
Yeah, immediately when I heard he was arrested for it, I was like, oh, he made a joke about that in an old video. I wonder if I can find that. And I found it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it just occurred to me that it has been 4 years.
Just about, yeah. It's been 3 since he's been arrested. It was around this time of year.
Oh, was it early 2023? Yeah, I guess he killed her in 2022. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's been 3 years. Yeah.
I uploaded this originally in like June 2023.
Yeah. Bozo, get clowned on. Imagine faking a live stream and thinking you're a mastermind.
Yeah.
Well, like, I mean, he was such a mastermind that he was such a mastermind that he thought he would get away with doing the fake live stream, but not just that. You would think maybe be subtle about it and just do the fake live stream like nothing's weird or wrong. Just play GTA, whatever. But he was so sure that he was going to get away with this that he really did just like put in a bunch of shit about killing that bitch.
I'm gonna kill this bitch because I'm a bit of a sadistic bastard.
It's one of those things where it's like, how did you
waste the wife?
How did you think that you were going to get away with this? Like
retardation.
Honestly, yes. Genuinely, the worst. This is the worst thing to happen to Irish culture and existence ever. There is no other thing that's worse than this.
And you guys had Sinead O'Connor.
Yes.
Hang on. Nah, this is worse than Ed Sheeran.
At the very least, Ed Sheeran got to be in Game of Thrones right as it
at least he was in Pokemon.
Oh,
but he was in one of the bad ones.
Yeah, he was the ending for fucking Sword and Shield. He did a song for them. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I guess it takes place in the UK, whatever.
Yeah. No one.
I stopped paying attention to Pokemon.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah, he did. You know, Paul McCartney, he did a song for Destiny. Everyone check out...
Oh yeah, Live and Let Die.
Everyone go check out that music video and just see how amazing it is. Cool. Yeah.
Yo, I might be a little bit stupid. Forgot to get water. We can take a break at some point. I'm good. I'm good for now.
I guess my last thing to say on this is I hope the
Oh shit, hang on. Nope. ReactBot, you gotta get on Pack Watch too.
Oh
yeah,
I'm gonna put him on Pack Watch.
Woo.
And we'll give him a little drink too.
Okay. But yeah, the last thing I'm gonna say on this, and hopefully the last thing I ever have to say about Stephen McCullagh in my life until until of course
motherfuckers make him in life. So
the obituary. We gotta come back to the obituary.
Bane, you got you know, you got what you wanted with Ian Want Kids. It could happen to Stephen McCullagh.
It could. God, if you're listening, I don't ask much from you. Back to
getting Brock
flossing, please, Jesus.
There are numerous people I could list. Numerous.
Not for me. For the lovely lady in Lurgan.
Yes. There.
No, wait, no, he's not in Lurgan. He's in Lisburn.
Yeah, there are numerous people I could ask for this to happen. Believe me, there's a queue. One more.
Man, it was
all I'm asking.
It was fun. It was fun talking shit on him with Caddy yesterday.
Yeah, no, this is one.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, Stephen McCullagh, famous YouTuber, Cat Icarus.
Yeah.
Thinks murdering is bad.
It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, we just got
lost a subscriber.
We literally got a bigger YouTuber to flex on him.
Fucked up. Well, actually,
I mean, honestly, any YouTuber now. He didn't get
I forget
subscribers.
I'm pretty sure I was already a bigger YouTuber than
him. I think it was like I think it was like at 30K. I forget. I can't check because YouTube finally took his channel down.
Yeah, they typically do that
immediately after the verdict.
They typically, the moment somebody's guilty, they do that. So I get it as a business, but also it's like
his archive channel is still up. He ran that.
There's still some channels. I mean, I guess with a high-profile thing like that, it's different. There was a body cam arrest I watched on stream a little while ago of a guy getting nabbed at a thrift store for trying to grab a little girl into the bathroom with him.
Jesus.
And somebody informed me that he had a YouTube channel where he has 3 short videos, and one of them is called like something like "I want girlfriend." Can somebody please be my girlfriend?
Cocky want boing boing.
Yeah. So it's very sad.
Life for a lot of people is a desperate situation of cocky want boing boing forever.
Yeah, not for Stephen McCullagh. Knifey want boing boing for Stephen McCullagh.
Well, turns
yeah,
out...
but she was pregnant. Cocky wanted boing boing first.
Okay, well, to be fair now,
he had his priorities in order.
Well, hold on. He has to now prepare
you fuck her, then you kill her.
A lot more Cocky
not the opposite.
wanting a lot more boing boing, but it turns out that he's not going to be getting that boing... Well, he is.
He's not getting boing boinged out of prison.
He's going to be getting the boing boing. He just isn't going to be wanting it.
Boing. He's not getting the boing boing. As it were.
He's probably getting quite a lot of cocky once he's in prison.
Human fleshlight Stephen McCullagh will hopefully die soon in prison.
Well, I'm pretty sure he is like a reasonably big build guy, so it's possible
he's
that
big,
he could be
but also he's
cocky.
a Doctor Who fan.
True, and
that's
also,
true.
He is a bitch.
And he killed a pregnant woman, so he's probably not exactly going to go toe to toe with
people
the gang members.
Hard on his ass.
I don't know if they will. They hate pedophiles, but I mean, if you kill a I don't know if I'm not sure if people are hard against you if you kill a pregnant
woman.
woman.
This guy is going to be the kind of guy who talks so much shit, and you just know it.
I don't know. I think he's going to be the quiet guy who tries to beat up the biggest guy on the first day and then loses, and then just everybody he's just the outcast for the entirety of his fucking sentence.
I mean, you got to figure he's
maybe he'll show up at the D&D table. Maybe
he thinks he's
Oh, go.
What's up?
I was gonna say, if you or someone you know is going into the British prison system, please
specifically in Lisburn or around Lisburn.
Please do us all a favor. I'm not going to say exactly what the favor is, but I think
all I want
implication.
All I
think you should do, if you're a fan and you plan on going to prison in Lisburn or near Lisburn, I think that you should tell people what he did. Just tell the people in the prison, hey, that guy did that.
Yes,
I mean, people will probably know,
news does get around in prisons, but
or you find a relatively sharp piece of metal. Now, what you want to do is you want to find a concrete surface. You're going to shape that piece of metal into a... I probably shouldn't say that, should I?
Into a dildo, and then you're going to want to be like, officers, I found this.
Remember,
here, I'm going to hand this in.
Serrated is better than smooth.
That's true,
because you're cutting more of the metal off. It'll be lighter.
Yes.
What Bane's saying is he hopes somebody kills Stephen McCullagh. I mean, that's not illegal, right? I don't think it's. I hope
say that I want something to happen. I'm not saying.
YouTube might object.
Now, remember, the direction you want to go is downwards. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm saying.
Downward spiral, just like his life.
Yes.
Yeah, all my plot lines are being wrapped up. This sucks.
Yeah, honestly.
But also, haha. Look at him in his fucking prison garb.
Full screen there. The only problem
look how sad he looks.
The only problem is the judge, the bailiff, and all the jury members need to have those funny wigs on.
True.
I'm surprised that a court in the UK area actually put a guy in prison for something. That's insane.
Yeah.
For murder.
I thought they didn't do that anymore.
Crazy.
Honestly, though, it was so everything was so blatant that it's if they didn't, I would be shocked. It's just the amount of
know what? I bet they arrested him because of the live stream, because he was being all fucking cocky in there, oh, the crime's going up. We've got less police officers.
Yeah.
That's why I stay inside and do all my violence. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, he did do his violence inside his
girlfriend's house and do all the violence against her.
But the CCTV catching him throwing the bag into his own backyard, it's you
fucked up. I don't understand.
Stupid motherfucker.
Forgetting your wallet. You don't even have to bring your ID. Leave your ID at home. Bring your wallet so you can pay your fucking cab fare, idiot. When he got back home, he had to go inside of his house to get his wallet because he forgot it.
Yeah. a genuine stupid.
Carry cash with you if you're going to go murder somebody.
If only he hadn't done that and he would have gotten away with it.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's just one of the big things that led to him getting away with it, because they called the cab driver and it was yeah, it's that guy. That's the guy who I picked up right outside the murderer's house and then dropped off right outside his house. Or the murderer's house.
I don't know, devil's advocate, I mean, obviously he did it, but just
yeah.
Would you know the specific appearance of a single guy who you drove in your cab 3 years ago?
I mean, considering like the day after you learn, oh, this woman got murdered. Oh, I picked somebody up near her house. You'd probably at the very least try to remember. Like, if it was found out months later, sure.
Yeah. But also, like, it is one of those things where it's like, I do think this guy would have, like, he would have blabbed about it eventually. The amount of fucking shit he did in the live stream, that dude could not shut his mouth about what he was going to do.
Oh, abso-fucking-Natalie.
Yeah. The stupids will just announce their entire thoughts and feelings because there's no filter in there. There's no, anything.
Don't bring him down to the level of Stanley Stupid. That man's a national treasure.
Of course.
What would he be like as a member of the Stupids?
Oh, God.
He would be a villain in the Stupids, too.
Yeah, he would be Sender 2.
Yeah. Sender to jail.
Oh, God. Hey. You know, I'm just glad that... I'm glad
that one got him.
That didn't get him. I'm just glad that, like, this whole situation... The stamps on it. It's all done.
Justice has been served. Well, I mean, technically it hasn't been served yet, but it's going to be served now for sure.
I will say, when we do get that,
actually, no, he was already sentenced. Right, he was given life.
Yeah.
Shit, justice has been served. Nice.
When we do his obituary follow up,
it will be served once life concludes.
In like 5 years, when someone does kill him, that's going to be like the Legacy sequel.
Yeah. Honestly, we all need, like, bottles of champagne ready for that moment and just pop the cork off.
I could go pick up some gin at least.
I was just saying before this podcast to someone, I was like, oh man, it's a shame I don't have a bottle of champagne ready to just, just pour it right down my throat.
Honestly,
if this had happened, like, right after we recorded an episode, I probably would have just done that.
Yeah.
If not champagne, at least wine.
I'm willing to even save the obituary for, like, if it happens soon, I'm willing to just save our celebration for, like, us all going into, like, me and Tristan going up to Toronto and just doing it in person with real champagne.
What we should do when we're in Toronto, we just film ourselves, like, throwing them back, save that, and then in, like, 6 years or whatever, do what Tristan did with his video. Just send it public.
He's finally dead! Woo!
We'll have the preemptive pack.
Hell yeah. Anyways, what we got next?
All right, so that's all I got for miscellaneous.
Okay, do we really
goodbye, Vote Saxon. Oh my god.
Rest in shit.
Let's hope.